Just talk for hours, right? We're going to start standing. Hi, Dale. How are you? Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Brian, do we not have music?
Yeah. Before the music could be fine. You don't have to sing the whole hour.
So I would like to do a kind of a warm up for the joints standing, and we'll do the energy medicine wake up, and then we're going to lie down and do what's called the morning series. It feels really nice, and with a strap. So if you don't have a strap, you can get a strap. So I'm only a minute late. Thanks for coming, everybody. So we're going to just start with the arms going up, and you can lift your fingers and you can be into a back bend, and then the arms are going to go back. And you're going to do this at your own speed. And so we're going to work with all the joints of the body. And you can start your breath. And so your arms could go back and then forward, and then back and then forward. And you do it at your own pace, whatever feels good to you. Remember that motion is lotion to the joints, right? And now if you want to, you can add a little back bend the knees, and a forward bend with the arms back behind you. So it's up, arms back. You could spread the fingers and then go down and lift the head, chin to the chest, arms up. So go at your own speed, up and back if you want, up and back. Up and back and up and back. Everybody has the direction that they want to go. Now we're just going to come up, and one arm is going to go down and one is going to go back. So you just alternate the arms. It's kind of warm. They asked for the heat now. And now I want you to let the arms go right and left. And you could begin to bend those legs. Do I need to turn the air on now? It's like I thought I was just in between with nothing.
Turn the heat off.
That's why I didn't turn it on. Because I knew it was going to warm up.
Would you
I
go?
knew I was going to have to
Poor baby, right? Poor baby. Now we're going to go down, open those knees towards the baby toes, not this, but towards the baby toes. So go down and lift and down. Start getting that breath going so you're aware, breathing in, out. Maybe one more of these. Let the hands come down, shoulder back, one at a time. And an elbow back. Remember, go at your own speed. Mine might be too fast for you. Go ahead and take a whole arm back, whole arm back. What did we do to the heat? Did we make it go away? Now I want you to take your arms, pull your arms in like this, bend over with the knees a little bit soft, and I want you to just twist right and left, twist right and left. Your arms are bent. Then you're going to let the arms come down, and they're like ragdoll. Go ahead, begin to lift the torso up and swing the arms shoulder height, side to side. Slow it down. And now take your foot, let's work with your balance on the left, and take the right foot and just move the toes back so you're stretching the top of the foot, curling the toes back, and then let the heel come forward and feel the calf. Go back, stretching the top of the foot, your toes are back, and the heel is forward. Just work with that movement while you're balancing. A nice stretch at the top of the foot. Leave that foot forward, and you want to pronate, so the big toes down, baby toes up, and then supinate. Pronate as deep as you can into the foot and supinate. Big toe down, baby toe down. Big toe, baby toe. One more. Now just take that whole leg, the femur bone, and externally rotate, and then internally rotate. Out and in and out and in. Thank you, Brian, for dealing with the heat and the air and the fan. Did y'all have a good weekend? Yeah, how can we complain, right? Let that foot down. Now take the other foot back, stretch the toes back so you feel the ankle, you feel the top of the foot, maybe even up into the knee, and then the heel comes forward, and then the toes are back, and then the heel comes forward. Flex it enough that you feel your calf, and it goes back, and it goes forward, it goes back, and it goes forward, back, and forward. Leave that foot forward, and let's supinate and pronate. Baby toe down, big toe up. Just move the way you want. Working with your foot. Couple more. Bring that foot back. And I want you to march in place. And if you can, lift the knee up higher. Let the arms come up. And take the opposite hand and tap that thigh. Don't let your torso go down to get it. Just lift the leg up to you. One more. Now you're going to externally rotate the hip on the left side. So move the femur bone out, and then it goes over the midline, internal, external, internal, external, internal. Out and in. One more. And let's open those legs wide. Toes turn out. Knees turn out towards the toes. Bend down into a squat with the hands on those thighs. Come into a forward bend and take your shoulder, left shoulder, towards the big toe. Lengthen that side of the body. Turn that head and sink the pelvis down. Go the other direction. Shoulder towards the big toe. Lengthen that side of the body. When the left shoulder goes down, you're lengthening from the hip, armpit, turning the head, other direction. I want you to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Other side, breathe in nose, out through the mouth. One more, in nose, out mouth. Shoulder press. Now let those feet come back into Tadasana. So they're about as wide as the hips and toes turned. Lift the body up. Take the arms all the way up to mountain pose. Let the palms touch. Let the hands come back down to the heart and exhale, Andala Mudra. Breathing in, let the hands touch at the top of your inhalation. Let them come to the heart. Exhale at the bottom. One more, inhale, lift. And exhale, hands to the heart. Close your eyes and just feel your body Just be grateful for your bodies. Feel the breath moving in. I want you to do a little bit, maybe 15 seconds of shaking out of your energy field, whatever is not serving you. So the shoulders, the wrists, the knees, the head. Like you were a kid. Come on, shake it. Let go, let go. Shake it, baby. I'm sorry. This old floor, it's 100 years old more. Okay, slow it down, slow it down, slow it down, slow it down, and be still. This is the balance portion. So I want you to know that you could hold a wall and work with the outside leg if you wanted to. I want you to stand on your right leg and lift your left. So you can lift that foot, you could lift the heel, you could lift the knee, and then that leg is going to go back behind you and touch and let the torso come down, and you can lift that back leg. And then you're going to swing it through, and you're going to lift it, and you're going to bring it back behind you, touch, and just swing it all the way through, trying to let that torso come down and level with the hip. And if you want to, you can also, when the leg lifts, bend it and extend it. And then you can come back into your forward bend. Really lengthen your whole spine. Challenge that head to come down on level with the hip. So it's not just halfway, but try to get it down there towards the hips. Lengthen that leg so you get a little hamstring stretch. Forward, bring it in, press it back, bring your legs back, come to Tadasana, take a deep breath in, up through the mouth, deep breath in through the mouth, out through the mouth. If you're using the wall or a chair, change, turn to the other side. So now you'll stand on the left, lift that knee, you can extend the leg, bend it, bring it back. You could tap first before you lift. Try to lengthen that head towards those hips. Swing it right through. Maybe you don't even touch. Bring it forward. If you never lose your balance, you're never challenging it. Come forward, extend, bend, back. Breathe and be compassionate with yourself as you practice. Progress, not perfection. And then come back to center. Don't you feel accomplished? Come back to center. Find your collarbones. These were the meridians that carry the energy. There's so many that connect right here, so we're wanting to wake up your energy. It wants to move, and it needs space to move. Breathe in nose, thump or tap, or do it in the field. You can rub too. In nose, out mouth. One more, in nose, out mouth. Drop down from the throat to the thymus. You could do one hand or both. In nose, out mouth. We ask for protection. We ask for immunities to be strong. This is also the blueprint of who we authentically are. We ask to just be more of who we are. In nose, more accepting, more compassionate, more forgiving. In nose, Out mouth. We come to the side body and we can move those hands forward a little bit and back into the spleen meridians. You can tap or thump as you breathe in nose, out mouth. This assimilates and integrates everything you drink, everything you eat, all the stories you tell yourself. In nose, out mouth. All your emotions, in nose, out mouth. We go to one more place just below the iris, the high cheekbone. And if you want, just flutter those fingers and move around the eye bone as you breathe in nose, out mouth. Maybe go the other direction. In nose, out mouth. One more. In nose, out mouth. This is for grounding. And now we dust it off. We shake it out and come into silence. Just let your cells speak to one another. Open the eyes, and energy needs to cross over. So take one hand towards the opposite neck or shoulder. Breathe in and give it a squeeze. We're going to let it cross over the torso, down the hip, and go all the way down the leg and off the big toe and shake it out. To the other side, breathe in, give a squeeze on the neck, the shoulder, cross over the body, off the hip, down that leg, and off the baby toe. Shake it off. Breathe in, crossing that energy over, off that hip, down the leg. Exhale, shake it out. Other side, squeeze because it feels good. And then cross over, brush down and down that leg and off the baby toe. One more set each side. Breathe in, squeeze, down off the hip, down the leg, and off the baby toe. Exhale. Last time, give a squeeze. Breathe in. Exhale, let it come down that leg, off the baby toe. Shake it out. We're going to move the energy up and protect it. It's like a magnetic field in the front of your body. So let the hands touch at the bottom of the spine. Maybe you're working with a mantra like I am well, I'm healed, I'm loving, I'm forgiving. Maybe you have an intention for today. So bring that to mind as you listen to your heart's desire. And we're going to send it up all along the 7 energy centers of the body as we breathe in. And then the hands come to the mouth. We flip the palms and we have a nice stretch with the wrist and the arms, and send it out. Exhale into the field. 2 more just like that. Breathe in, locking, sealing that intention, that mantra into your energy field, sending it out. One more time, breathing in. Hands come to the mouth, flip the palms, stretch. Exhale, send it out. Last one, breathe in. Hands come to the mouth, flip the palms, stretch. Exhale. The zip up and the hook up, locking everything, sealing. Bring one hand towards the navel, one hand between the eyebrows, and press in at that third eye, and one finger in the navel as you press in and lift up with 3 breaths. In nose, out mouth, hooking all your energies up. In nose, out mouth. Last one, in nose, out mouth. Shake it out. Come onto your backs, neck supported. Anybody here need a strap? I'll pass them out. Anybody? want you to just hug your knees into your chest, just rock forward and back, side to side, whatever feels organically good to you. Let your feet come down and let your feet be wide, and just let your knees come towards each other and have a back release as the arms spread apart from each other. When you breathe, I want us to practice the 4-corner breath, where we breathe in, we add the sacred pause at the top, and we breathe out and find and acknowledge the sacred pause at the bottom. When we breathe in, this rest in yoga is called kambuka. It's the point of perfect stillness. The masters of yoga would explain it like this. They would say that during that phase, when you're holding the breath, that the speech, the hearing, and the perception are suspended, leaving tiny pods of pure peace to punctuate our hours. So the ancient yogi texts will tell us that the pause after the inhale is where God is united with the individual soul. And the pause after the exhale is when we surrender ourselves totally to God. There's an art to the practice of this, and there's an art to the pause in our life. When we pause, maybe before we react, before we say something that we might regret, before receiving information and before responding, there is a pause. So we learn how to extend that pause, then we give the heart and the mind more time to avoid a reaction and organize a useful response. Because peace and calm don't just happen. So with those knees touching and with the feet on the ground and the arms grounded, I want you to press the low back down and breathe in. Find the pause at the top. And exhale, make the big arch in the lower back. Find the pause at the bottom. Breathing in, cat tilt. Find the sacred pause. And exhale, make the big arch. And find the sacred pause. Low back down, cat tilt, breathe in. Big arch in the low back, breathe out. Do 2 more on your own. Mouth relaxed. Muscles of the face relaxed. Dog tilt. 1 more. Breathing in and pausing. And breathing out and pausing. So you can continue this during your yoga practice. Just come to a neutral spine. Open those knees when you're ready. And let the legs lengthen. Let the arms lengthen back behind you so your body feels like it's in an X shape. And I want you to reach from your right hand down your right arm, down through the torso to the left leg, as if someone is on the arm pulling, someone's on the leg stretching, and breathe in and stretch. Find that sacred pause. Exhale and soften. Find the sacred pause at the bottom. The left arm to the right leg. Breathe in and stretch. Find that sacred pause at the top. And then exhale, relax, and soften. If your arms do not feel good in the X, you can always bring them into cactus. Now the whole body is going to stretch. You're going to make that X longer and wider. Breathing in, stretch everything, arms and legs away from each other. Open the fingers, pointer flex the feet. Finding that pause at the top. Then exhaling and softening. Relax. We'll do 2 more of those with the full body stretch. X. Breathe in, lengthen. Exhale, relax. One more time. Breathe in and stretch and flex. And exhale and soften. Let your feet come in closer together. Let your arms come down by the hips. We're going to be hugging one knee at a time in and then lifting the torso if it feels like you want to do that. So the right leg comes in. Lift that torso, nose towards the knee. Exhale the breath. Then inhale, stretch arms back. Maybe hook the thumbs and lengthen that leg. Let the left leg come in as you exhale the breath. Inhale, let that leg lengthen. Stretch the arms back. Do it again. Right leg in. Lifting up. Inhale, arms back. Leg lengthens. Left leg comes in. Exhale. Inhale, arms back. Leg lengthens, right leg again. Inhale, stretching back. Left leg. Empty the breath. Inhale, arms back. Just pause. Both legs come in together. Exhale, lift both legs. Maybe lifting the tail. Send those legs and lengthen as you activate. Quadriceps, calves, flex the feet, under the arms. And again, exhale, pull those legs in, lift the chest up. Inhale, arms back, legs lengthen, pointer flex feet. Get longer in your stretch. One more time. Exhale. Inhale, arms back, legs lengthen. And let those arms come down by the legs. Just take a pause. Take the right foot and put the heel of the right foot in between the big toe and the second of the left. Those toes are pointed up and the legs are extending. Take your left arm and put it on your right shoulder, the top of your shoulder. And from the waist down, turn those legs to the left. And then from the waist above, turn everything to the right. Full body twist. Come back to center, open the arms, release that foot. Now open the toes on the right and place the heel between the first and second toe. Right hand on the deltoid. From the waist, turn everything, toes turn to the right, belly turns to the right, and everything else from the waist above goes left. Turn the head, full body twist. Come back to center, open the arms, release that leg. Right foot goes between those 2 big toes, and that could be challenging. And then turn and twist. Upper body to the right, lower body left. Flexing feet, back to center. Use your breath. Foot in between those 2 toes, turn and twist. Come back to center. So think about waist below going one direction, waist above going the other. Turn and twist, right leg on top. and back to center, open arms. Change, other foot comes on top, hand to that shoulder, turn and twist, opposite. Back to center, and just honor the sacred pause. Relax. Bending your right leg and taking the left hand and holding it somewhere between the hip and the knee. Maybe it goes on top of the thigh or maybe to the other side, but turn and twist. Legs go left and head and arm go right. Exhale the breath. Come back to center and release that leg. Now the left leg is going to bend. Reach over and help that knee as it comes wherever is comfortable. Turn. You could let the foot down if you want. Let it hover. Turn and twist. Exhale. Inhale back. We're going to do that 2 more sets. Bend the right leg and twist the lower body to the left, upper body to the right. Come back to center. Left leg bends. Reach forward, let the legs go right and head turns left. Try to have a shoulder release too, upper back stretching. Come back to center. Let's do 1 more set. Right leg bends, let it touch the leg or be on the ground, your choice. Feel that outer hip, that piriformis. Come back to center, bending the left leg and twisting. Turn, head up. And then coming back to center, releasing the legs and just a gentle mild X, and arms by your hips. Pause and just feel the effects of your kriyas, your practice in your body. Then the legs. Hug the legs into the chest. You can keep them close together or let them be wider. And just rock to the left and rock back to center and over to the right. Maybe you're going just a little ways, or maybe you go all the way over under the hips. So you have to use the core to go side to side. Couple more. See who's going to make the most noise. And then come back to center, and I want you to hold the legs wherever it's comfortable for you, at the shins or maybe behind the hamstrings. Relax those shoulders and let the cheek and the ear go to the right. Breathe in. Pause. Let that head turn. Exhale to the left. And pause at the bottom. Breathe in, head goes right. Pause. Breathe out, head goes left. Pause. Drop the shoulders more. 1 more time. Turning the head to the right, breathe in. Hold. Turning the head to the left. And hold. Back to center. We're going to release those legs down. And I want us to work with our feet really strongly as you flex them and then point. And flex and then point. Your legs could be straight, flex and then point. Feel those ankles, tops and bottoms of the feet. Now let's circle them to the right about 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, and go the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring the big toes in and feel those outer calves stretch. And then keep the heels where they are, but move the baby toes. Move those toes out to the right. Toes in, toes out. Toes in, and toes out. 1 more, toes in, and toes out. We're going to hold the outside of your mat. Just grab the outside corners of your mat near your hips or your thighs. Bend the legs. And we're going to shake the body again. So I am moving my body so my tail and my buttocks go down to my heels, and then I'm moving my head up, but I'm getting a nice massage on that sacrum. So you're using your hands to rock the body towards the lower mat and up. Any speed. Rock, rock. A few more seconds. Just begin to slow it down, slow it down, slow it down, and come into stillness. Let the palms lift up. Take a breath in and pause, and a breath out and pause. 2 more like that. Breathing in, breathing out. 1 more breath. We're going to do moving bridge, and then we're going to be working with the strap. So get your feet just right with the hands down towards the heels so you can lift your pelvis, and might want to see that you have room to bring the arms back behind you. So we're going to breathe in and lift the hips, and the arms are raising up and back behind you, and then pause as the arms stretch, maybe knuckles holding back there. Activate the legs and the buttocks. Move that buttocks towards the heels. Exhale, come back down. 2, 3, 4, and find the sacred pause. Lifting back up, breathing in. Going as deep as you want into your hips, muscles of your legs, arms stretching, fingers stretching, pausing there, and then lowering back down, finding the pause. Let's do 2 more on your own so you can control the rhythm, the breath. Let your knees come together again and take another mindful 4-corner breath, breathing in and pausing for as long as you were able to inhale if possible. And exhale, and pausing for as long as you were able to exhale. And repeat that. We're going to find our straps and do 3 hip openers. So let's put your right leg into the strap. If possible, straighten out the left leg too, and flex your feet. Get as broad as you can behind the knee, and as long as you can from your hips to your armpits. Crown lengthening away from tail. And hold that strap just gently. Practice some of that. Pausing at the top and the bottom. Really press out through the heel as the toes flex back towards your shin. Feel the inner thigh and the outer thigh lengthen. And then gather that strap in your right hand and let the left hand anchor out. Just externally rotate that leg, keeping the left buttocks, the left sacrum on the ground. You can put your hand underneath there to make sure that you're staying open in your pelvis. And then press out through that inner thigh. Move that big toe forward a little bit. Then ground into your back of your body. Melting the left shoulder to the right hip, right shoulder to left hip. We're going to take that leg and bring it up towards the ceiling and get it in your left hand. Go ahead and make this a twist. So bring it all the way over towards the ground. You're going to have to roll to your left hip and let that leg touch. If you need to bend it, bend it. Let that right arm. If it's hovering and uncomfortable, you can always park it on your waist. Hold that head. Just let it hover. Breathe. Take another good breath in that twist and feel that hip. Then you're going to exhale and bring that leg back and put both feet into the strap. Let the strap go wide. You may not have a very long strap, but let those legs go wide and then just hold that strap. Maybe the forearms are down. Flex the feet. Activate those inner thighs. Spread the toes. Feel like you move your awareness to the bones of the body, to the femur bones and the calf bones and the ankles. I want you to use the strap as those legs come in a little bit. Use the strap, hug up on the strap, and bring those straps under the feet as your legs are in happy baby. So you brought your knees so that they're externally rotating away from your center line, and use the strap to pull down on the feet, but press the feet up. So you're doing happy baby with a resistance strap. Release the back, flex those feet. It helped maybe to bring those forearms down so you don't have to work with your shoulders. Just use the strap, pulling tension on the feet as the feet press the strap. And then try to relax the inner hip bones, the buttocks, the back of the body. Take one more breath here. Lengthen those legs back up when you're ready, and you're just going to let the right leg come out and straighten. So that leg is lifted long. Reach up, or you could hold the strap back behind you. Don't forget the one that's on the ground. So that one is lengthening too. Inner thighs and outer thighs getting longer in your awareness. Release the back of the body. Flex the foot so that heel is the point that is up towards the ceiling. Toes spreading. Both feet back towards the shins. Maybe come back to that awareness of that sacred pause, the holding, the kambuka. Sounds like kombucha. Go ahead and get the strap in your left hand, anchor the right arm, so it'll help you be able to hold that leg and let that leg externally rotate. But you want the right sacrum to stay on the ground. So if you think that you're doing good to bring that leg further down, but then you lost the opening of your hips. So keep that buttocks, that sacrum on the right down. You might feel it with your hand and see if the buttocks bone on the right side is down. Both feet flexing, both legs lengthening, but surrender the back of the body so it feels like the whole torso is melting towards the ground. Right shoulder to left hip, left shoulder to right. Breathing. Walnuts are starting to fall. Take that leg up. Go ahead and get it with the opposite hand. And then you're going to roll over to your hip on the right and be in a full body twist. So that top arm may need to be on a block. Or maybe you hold it at the waist or into its fake pocket and scoop that belly in and up.
What about your four-legged friend?
Oh.
You got a ghost.
Someone just made entry, right?
Let's just hope that's all it is.
We all know that I like to do restorative around the full moon, and it was just a beautiful full moon last night, the corn moon. No corn. Go ahead and go get that strap and bring those legs back. Release the strap, bring the legs back, cross the right leg over the left. And you might reach for your toes. Some of us will have to lift our chests up to reach for the toes or the ankles. Let the head back. And if you're able to, take the left hand holding the right foot and lift it up above the knee and bring those legs into Gomukhasana if you can. It's a big old hip opener. And if you need to have more of a triangle, do that. Release those hands. Let the feet come down and uncross and open those legs and just take a few windshield wipers. Let the legs go left and right before we go to the other side. We'll hug the knees back into the chest again. And this time, the left leg can cross over the right ankle. You might stay just like that. Or maybe you could reach up and reach right hand to get the left foot or ankle or toes and right to left. Let the head back down. That may be just enough stretch. If you want more, take the right hand holding the left foot, lift it up and over. And let those knees cross towards each other the best you can with your structure of your hips. Release the back. Feel the stretch. Let those legs release down. Let the hands release. Uncross. And like we did in the beginning, where we hug the knees in towards the chest, we lift the chest up towards those bent legs. Exhale, then send the arms back. Lengthen the legs. Inhale. And we're going to do that 2 more times and set up for Shavasana. I know you're disappointed about that. And inhale. And you're not disappointed. And Brian is going to help me hand out shoulder bags. Okay. So I just anything that feels good for your body for Shavasana. You might want a bolster under your legs. I like it under my back. You could have an inversion. You could bring your legs towards the wall. Corpse pose. And there's nothing wrong with the side being on your side for Shavasana or being on your belly for Shavasana. Make your way to what your body's wisdom tells you. Sitting up is fine too.
Yes, please. Thank you.
I like your iPad.
Sure, thanks.
Anybody want their feet covered? Yes. That's you. When you inhale, is where God is united with your individual soul. And when you exhale, is when we surrender ourselves to the God of our understanding. Breathing in, sacred pause. Breathing out, sacred pause. Just keep allowing your body, mind, and spirit to relax. I'm reading from the Guide for Spiritual Living, and this day message was written by Mary Davis. But this quote is from the Dalai Lama, His Holiness. He says, "Our prime purpose in this life is to help others. And if you can't help them, at least don't hurt them." So this all comes back to the yama of Ahimsa. It dates back to the Eightfold Path in the Yoga Sutras. And that word Ahimsa translates into non-injury. And it's a key virtue based on the belief that we're all sparks of divine love. And to harm any living thing would be to harm all living things. So not only is Ahimsa the absence of cruelty and hate and injustice, but it's also the deliberate presence of love and kindness for ourselves and for all beings. So whatever season of life is, we walk gently on this earth as instruments of love and peace, spreading kindness to all who cross our path. We live in connection with all other beings. And as we walk through this world, let our footsteps be gentle and our imprint be love. Deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. 2 more times. Deep breath in and out through the mouth. 1 more. In and out through the mouth. So take your time to come back into activity, remembering the sacred pause in your day. Thank you for being with us in community and for practicing self-love and care. And remember to practice Ahimsa and do no harm. Namaste.